Добрый день, мы продолжаем прохождение Fallout New Vegas. И в этой серии мы идем к братству. Вероника что-то там сбунтовалась, что надо что-то помочь. Но мы сюда к бомбистам еще вернемся. Тут еще одно задание, насколько я помню, есть с доктором. Медицина мне пока что не очень. Так, давай, Вероника, поговорим.
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
Может, отправимся в Хиднес Вэлли? Можешь мне кое-что изготовить? Давай обменяемся экипировкой.
Great! Thanks! Thank you! I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Задание. Направляйтесь вместо... Поговорите со старейшином братством. Жди в неведении. Возвращайтесь к старому крафу. Ясно. Ну, идем. Так. Карта мира. Пошли. Сразу такой... Вероника добила. Все? Так, где он? Так, ну пошли. Поговорим. А так, жди. Основное. Посмотрите запись. Так. Помогите главному паладину Хан найти спас смести старейшинов. Посмотрите записи хроники братства касательно смещения старейшин. Посмотрите на смещение старейшин. Да. Идем. Сначала мы идем записи посмотрим.
You're being watched, so don't... Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
Так ты начальник охраны?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
Каковы в точности правила для входа и выхода?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
У меня есть еще вопрос.
Fine by me?
Что должен натворить старейшина, чтобы его сместили?
So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Расскажи мне, что случилось при Гелиосе.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found. so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Кто такой Элайджа?
Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Ясно. Не про... Так. Что ждем? Слышь, поспать. Кровать.
Hey, Ramos.
Карта местности. Туда, что ли? Нет. Туда. О, это не. К этому мы позже придем. Сюда.
Seems that if you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of
Это
airplanes with you.
вот он,
Get it,
да?
Veronica?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Что не так?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Почему?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Почему у вас больше нет патрулей?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Какой кошмар.
Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy.
Что ты думаешь по поводу планов Хандрина сместить Макнамару?
I don't have time to think about silly things like politics right now. My main concern right now is getting this blasted data store up and running.
Какие данные хранятся в инфосистеме?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
По поводу вируса.
Yes, did you have an idea that might help us?
Наука, вы могли бы стереть все файлы, это уже убьет вирус, правильно? Я могу чем-нибудь помочь?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Что мне нужно сделать?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
Я попытаюсь.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Put the power fist down.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
How may I assist you?
Подожди, мы начинаем или
The
нет?
virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Та як ти? Изолировать вирус.
10 seconds.
Все. Не успеем.
The bunker takes a little get... Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Так, що, пробуємо.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Да.
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
Так, тут есть. Ну, пойдем с этого края. И
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Да, отойди-то, Вероника. Надо ее будет остановить.
Ten seconds.
Да ты смотри. Неужели...
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Время. Вероника, иди-ка сюда. Иди сюда, Вероника. Вероника. Жди
Could have
здесь.
brought something.
Мешайся.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Да.
All right.
It pains me. I think of the scientific wonders at Helios 1,
The
now
virus
in
just jumped.
NCR hands.
Find which terminals it went to.
Hello, Elder.
Изолируем. Проверка изоляции. Тот. Изолировать. Проверка.
You're
И...
being watched, so
Этот.
don't get any idea.
Нет.
10 seconds.
Да ёб твою. Да ты посмотри.
Damn, it's jumped. might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Да, давай.
All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds.
Не успеем. Не успеем. Да я.
Damn it.
Не успели.
I thought we might have had it that time.
Давай.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Да, давай.
All right.
Я вот этот не пробовал никогда. Стойте там, лопухи.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Ты смотри.
Ten seconds.
Как 10 секунд.
Damn, it's jumped.
Странно как-то.
Thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Давай.
All right.
Ну. Нет. Нет.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds.
Нет. Значит,
Damn, it's jumped.
было и
I
на
thought
это.
we might have had it.
Извиняюсь. А вас у меня гонит беса. Ладно, я
Did you
понял.
want to try isolating the virus?
Да.
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
Давай. Ну,
The virus just jumped.
нет,
Find which terminals it went to.
нет. Нет? Ну ты смотри.
Seconds.
Давай. Ах, как я лоханулся.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
The bunker
Did you want to try isolating the...
Да, я хочу, давай.
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Странно как-то.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds.
Ну, там, блин, вот эта звезда. Да.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't
Damn,
slow
it's
the
jumped.
NCR far down much.
Окей, пробуем.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Да, мы по любе должны ее
All right. I'll
ломануть.
monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
Have.
Давай, должны успеть по любе.
The virus just jumped.
Нет?
Find which terminals it went to.
Ты смотри, блин. Ты что, прикалываешься? На,
10 seconds.
10 секунд, а я даже еще ни одного не нашел.
Morning.
Да. Есть.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Но.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Ну вот, инфо отлажена. Так что ты думаешь по поводу планов Хандерса смести Макнамару?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Как получить доступ к другим разделам инфросистемы?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Окей.
Later.
Так, а ну давай почитаем. Доступ к данным. Информация по бункеру. Цели проекта Hidden Valley. Самоубежище для членов брас высокого ранга это бетонного снаряда, ясно. Это неинтересно. Древние блокируются с помощью автоматизированной системы, вынужденный агрессор на удачу и стрелять наугад. Взор системы защиты бункера базируется на двух основных системах. Термоядерная станция Кэндл снабжает энергией все системы бункера с упором на надежность и продолжительность службы. Станция не столь производительна, как другие современные установки, но она сможет снабжать бункер энергией еще в течение примерно 752 лет. Да вы что, чокнулись? Маскировочная система Dervish дает визуальное прикрытие и создает электронные помехи, мешая авиации. Ясно. Назад. Случай смещения старейшина. А ну вот. Дело номер 1. Да будет записано в хронике, что сегодня 23 апреля 2237 года Реймонд Лор был смещен с поста старейшина за совершение преступления, а именно убийство. Известно, что брат Лорна испытывал враждебность по отношению к старейшину Писту Реттеру. Виновный утверждает, что писец был застрелен им в результате трагического случая. Бункер в то время подвергся нападению. Но трибунал постановил, что подозреваемый в преступлении не может более занимать пост старейшины. Главный писец. Дело номер 2. Да будет так. 7 октября 50. Кеннон Джонс более не носит титул старейшина. Брат Джонс вольнодушно разорвал извивающую цепь и смещен с поста. Новым старейшином становится главный паладин Линквит. 3. Да будет записано, что сегодня 17 марта 65 года явился свидетелем смещения Дэвида Джеймса с поста старейшины. Брат Джеймса виновен в уничтожении неизвестного устройства, обнаруженного во время последней экспедиции. Цель и назначение устройства осталось невыясненной, и брат Джеймс до сих пор не пожелал обсудить с кем-либо этот вопрос. Назад. Все. А ну, может тут есть другие или будут повторяться? В бункере нет, назад, все.
Hello, outsider.
Привет, чужак, привет, пошли, Вероника. Следуй
Aw,
за мной.
just
Так, что у нас тут? Нет. Что я не туда, не в ту комнату. Так же? Да, и направо сейчас. Сюда и наверх. Сюда.
Hello. Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Лэч. В базе данных есть упоминание о связующей цепи. Что это такое?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Окей. Спросите паладина на связующее устройство, посмотрите базу данных, чтобы знать большое связующее.
Bye.
Пока. Оно. Тебя можно? Нет, я понял. Идем обратно к тем. Нет, это спадки. Это тир. А, я там помню, она пистолет профукала. А я продал
have you
его.
found it?
Извини, пока
Then we
не...
have
Мне пора.
Like-
Не туда пошел. Где эти песцы, блин? Вероника. О. А это кто? Доктор?
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking.
Меня ранен, доктор. Мне нужны медикаменты. Ты можешь очистить от меня от
We
радиации?
always make sure to keep an ample supply of Radaway. Most of us haven't had the exposure outsiders like you take for granted.
Вот выезд крышечку.
Here we go. You'll be rad-free in no time.
Спасибо.
Still breaking hearts there, I see.
А, жди.
Hello, can I help you with...
Мне нужно... Так ты врач?
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
Какие услуги ты оказываешь? А что это за другие обязанности?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Может пожаловаться на него? Ты правда ненавидишь Тару, да?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Ага. Тоже не все.
Later.
Так, идем, посмотрим.
Hello.
Алло. Так, это куда? В парашу? Ну, спасибо. Че ты достал ствол-то? О, наконец-то. Во, пошли терминалы еще. Доступ к данным. Связующая цепь. Связующая цепь — это фундамент нашей организации, корни, питающие древнее братство, множество его ветвей. Наш принцип. Приказы, отдающиеся сверху вниз, высшим по рангу низшим. Приказ старшего должен выполняться без колебаний, ибо нет сомнений в его мудрости. Приказы отдаются сверху вниз без пропуска рангов. Старший может приказать своему непосредственному подчиненному, но не тем, кто стоит ниже. Таким образом соблюдается гармония предназначенной связи. Ясно. Так, я понял. Главный отдал
You look tired, Ibsen.
приказ. Где этот? Это он?
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Тебе что-нибудь известно про свежую? Так, мне удалось найти пропавшие патрули. При них были диски с приказом. Хочу задать тебе пару вопросов.
If you must.
Что ты думаешь? Мне удалось. Тебе что-нибудь известно? Почему ты так не любишь Макнамару?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
Что ты думаешь об изоляции?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Тебе что-нибудь известно? Так. И что ты сделаешь, если станешь старейшиной?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
А расскажи мне о вашем последнем старейшине.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Расскажи мне о сражении за Гелиос.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
Ясно. Мне пора, что я тебе, чел, не доверяю. Сохранимся. Ну, с Вероникой поболтаем, может, она что-то прояснит. Вероника, иди-ка сюда. Давай поболтаем.
What's up?
Давай поговорим о твоей... У меня к тебе вопросы, поможешь?
He was dead when I got there.
Расскажи мне, ты слыхала о мистере Хаусе? Нет. Ты можешь мне что-нибудь рассказать про... Нет. Слыхала про парня по имени Бен? Знаешь что-нибудь? Что ты думаешь о НКР?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Жди здесь. Нет. Давай. Не. Где это? Не понял. Вот.
This better not be about the meaning of life.
Братство стали, НКР, что...
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
А как тебя приняли братство? Что ты для них делаешь? Тебе нравится быть братством, защищать людей от рейдеров и других опасностей? Как ты относишься к другим членам? Почему братство заинтересовалось Невадой?
It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory.
Так. Как ты относишься к другим членам?
I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date.
Какова их цель?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
Как тебя приняли, что ты для них делаешь? Тебе нравится быть? Что за кодекс?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms. No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Ясно. Кто такой отец Элайджа?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
На восток. Пошли дальше.
Let's.
Ладно. Идем к этому старейшину. С ним потрындим. Ну? Дядька.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
А ну еще давай-ка.
What's up?
Давай поговорим, жди здесь, у меня к тебе пару вопросов.
Well, when two people...
Так, ты можешь мне что-нибудь рассказать про платиновую фишку? Слыхала про... Нет, это Легион. Ладно,
Let.
давай теперь поболтаем.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
Я все еще работаю. Мне хотелось поговорить с тобой о другом.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Расскажи мне про изоляцию. А что там за безумные песчаные бури наверху? Изоляция.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them. And we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
Откуда вы берете провиант?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
А что там за безумные песчаные бури наверху?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe. Bye.
На этом мы эту серию закончим. А в следующей будем решать, что же нам делать. Бунт или отдать ему. Так что посмотрим. До новых встреч.